The Green Line currently is a series of underused spaces in an urban hydro corridor.
It's a hydro corridor with a certain amount of city parks, but they're really a series of missing teeth, and so it starts to break up that connection of the line. A lot of people are using this as a pathway. There are places that more able-bodied people are kind of scrambling over or hopping over a fence, but that's not going to be accessible for everyone, and we'd really like to see this be something that everyone in the community uses.
The Green Line itself is 5 kilometers long, and the idea is to create a connected trail that would thread throughout the entire corridor and provide a safe and attractive route for pedestrians, cyclists, families, and those with mobility devices to go along the length of the corridor and in the park.
These days, if you look at the size of condos, parks are actually people's green space.
It's really hard for people to have a blank page in front of them to say, what would you like in this park, or what do you think for this? So what we did was we ran a design competition where we ended up getting 77 entries from across the world. We took some of the best ideas and invited the neighborhood to come and share their ideas of what they'd like to see.
On a project as large as the Green Line, you need to have a lot of community support, and we've been really lucky to have a lot of really great community organizations and residents who have wanted to become involved in the project.
What had been along a lot of part of the Green Line is both housing, but also these light industrial buildings that are now being transformed into things like parkour gyms and local breweries. This area has a real vibrant future for the city.
This is an example of one of the vacant spaces along the Green Line currently, and what's really exciting about this space is that the city invested $200,000 this year to license new land for parks, and this was one of them. So in the coming years, this will actually become a new park along the Green Line, filling in some of the missing gaps that exist along the line.
You might not have a park that has a playground and a splash pad and everything, but you might create a network of small green spaces that can add those components along the way.
What I'm most excited about when the Green Line is completed is that it'll become a gathering space for our community.
There's a lot of young families in this neighborhood that could use those parks to grow up in and have fun in and kick a ball around.
TD has been a proud supporter of the Green Line right from the beginning. As a local resident, I look forward to walking my dog along the Green Line and seeing how it becomes a way of connecting people within our neighborhoods.
We'll see young and old. There are a number of senior centers along the path.
A corridor of knowledge, a corridor of enjoyment, a corridor of community building.
Maybe it's an opportunity for the community to come together and maybe jam some music or make some art.
When Portugal wins the Euro Cup, it's where instead of people driving around honking cars, they're going to go to the Green Line and celebrate.